Hello.
And we are back.
Here we are again.
Goodness, you can't get enough of us, can't you?
Oh my lord, did you miss us?
I bet you did.
Were you crying? Hold on, let me just fix this, guys, and we'll get on with our topic.
This is another video to our series that we created called Being BBW. And today's topic is pressure.
It is. It's called pressure.
Everybody goes through this, not just BBWs alone, but this is something that we're going more based on stuff that BBWs hear often and get pressured to do, and, you know, just the stuff that we've experienced, so we just want to talk about that.
Yep. Alright, so being I'm the one that is a Gabby Guts and all that, I will start it off. Pressure. Wow. You can think of so many things. Again, I'm just going to state, this is going by what we've experienced, what we've been through. This is also going by maybe stuff that I've heard from friends or stuff that, you know, that talk to me. So let me move this so you can see my eye. I do have two eyes. I'm not saying that everybody's like this. I'm not, you know, just remember this is our experience. Pressure. There's a lot of times where men feel like that they can sweet talk you or / pressure you into doing stuff because of your body shape or weight, you know, and you shouldn't have to feel that way. No. Honestly, you shouldn't have to feel like again, we're adults here, this is going to get graphic, and we're going to say things. You don't have to feel like just because you're big. I know because I keep touching my hair. I can't help it.
I'm telling you, people say it in the comments. Stop touching your hair.
And then if you say it, I'm going to do it more. I'm going to sit like this and talk. But anyway, don't feel like because you're a bigger woman that you have to do things to make a man happy over that. If you're going to make a man happy, hopefully he's happy just to be with you in general. Because he obviously is with you and he loves you. And when somebody loves and cares for you, they're supposed to love you on the inside and out. Yes. Don't let a man pressure you because he's going to sit there and say like, oh, like, you know how guys are. They could either sweet talk you. They could go anywhere from, oh, you know that I love you and you know that you're beautiful and I love your eyes and I love your hair and, oh, I just can't wait to be with you. Which girls melt in a puddle and they do whatever they want. They do whatever the guy wants.
Listen, we're all guilty of it. We've all done it. I can honestly say that I've done that. I'm like, oh, but he says he loves me and he says he cares for me. Yet, am I still with the guy today? No.
Negative. I'm guilty of it too. That's what I'm saying. It's based on experience. Also, then you have the guys that'll just come out and just tell you. And this is where the pressure comes in. Like, oh, you know, we've been talking for this amount of time and we've been seeing each other for this long, and I think it's about time that you know, I don't know, that you go down on me or you know, or we can have sex. And I'm just like okay, that happens regardless. It happens regardless if you're big or skinny. But the difference is sometimes guys will come out with the stupid thing of like, oh, well, you should be lucky that I'm letting you get that far, or you should be lucky that I'm giving you that chance. And I'm like, wait, first of all, you're the one asking me to do what you want to be done. You're the one that's asking me to agree with you, but then yet you're going to give me you're going to turn the tables and say, like, I'm the one that should be lucky. You know what I'm saying? Like, first of all, nobody should be pressured into doing anything they don't want to do. You know? Don't let a man pressure you or sweet talk you into doing something and then using your weight against you, or trying to use your weight as a thing like, oh, you should have sex with me because no other guy's going to want you. That's pressure.
Yeah, like, and like I said, I've been through that many times. I've been told because I was chubby or fat that I should have been so happy with the guy that I was supposed to be seeing. No. And my sister was there, and she's like, wait, just because she's chubby or fat, whatever you want to call her, you think that she's got to kiss your ass? I don't think that that's happening. And he's like, well, you know, I didn't mean it like that. And she's like, well, that's the way it came across, and that's what you mean. Even though it might not be, they might not say I'm pressuring you, it's the way they go about it, it's the way they say it, it's different ways, it's different techniques. And guys more and more are getting sneakier with how they do it.
Mm-hmm. And also, don't let, even a person that's supposed to be a friend, that could be pressure too.
Yeah.
Don't let a friend tell you like, oh, I want you to do this or go here with me or whatever it may be, whatever the thing may be. Don't let them even pressure you, like, because they'll be like, oh, there'll be people that'll tell you, I've never had this happen to me, but there'll be people that'll come out and tell you like, oh, well, you should be lucky I'm hanging out with you. You should be lucky I'm friends with you because, you know, and this is how I feel. Regardless if you're tall, short, whatever you want to say, fat, skinny, black, white, you know, whatever it may be, you shouldn't have to be placed in a way. You shouldn't have to be, you know, categorized. It should just be you're yourself, you do what you do, and people love you for who you are, regardless of what you look like, okay? But there are a lot of rude, cruel, ignorant people out there that will use your weight against you.
Oh, in any way, shape, or form that they can. Like, it doesn't, and, you know, it's like I said, it's not right, but it happens, and
don't let them.
No, don't let them get the best of you.
I'll be honest with you, when I was in because I'm 36, I don't want to tell everybody my age, but I'm 36, but when I was in my younger years, like when I was like in elementary, when I was in middle or junior high school, even when I was in my early years of high school, I was a big follower. I was a big, how could you say it? A crybaby, and I was a big, kind of like a worrywart. Like I was kind of like, oh my God, but if I don't hang out with this crew of people, then, you know, I'm not going to fit in. And I have to say, like, I totally am so different now. Like, I'll be honest with you, like back then I wouldn't speak my mind. I wasn't very blunt. Right now, I don't sugarcoat. I don't beat around the bush. I say it how it is, and either people respect it and they're cool with me and like me, or people don't like me. And honestly, my answer to you is I don't care, because if you're not going to like me for me, I'm not going to sit here and change my way to make you like me, because then that means I'm being something I'm not, and I'm not going to be something I'm not, you know, like, also, when it comes to pressure, it could even, pressure could go into family, where family is pressuring you to lose weight. Now, let me just get on a topic really quick. It's one thing if family is talking to you nicely and asking you nicely to lose weight for your health, or for, if you do have something wrong with you, to make you better, just in general for your health. I get that. We want to lose weight. We've tried multiple things. Like you've seen in the video before, we are going to try Beachbody. We are trying, okay? But we're talking about pressure, and there are family, which again, it's based on our experience, that they will pressure you and say things to you that it literally makes you think like, and you're supposed to be my family, you know?
Yeah, like they'll pressure you and say, well, if you ever want to find a man and everything and settle down, you should lose weight and everything, because you're never going to find anybody due to this, due to your weight. And I'm like, you know what, like, I heard that so many times, like, and at the beginning, it did make me cry. I was like, you know, that's what you think of me, like, and then that's when I had my sister, and she's like, no, you know, I've heard that too, Kat, but she's like, that's just because they don't know what else to say, and they don't realize that there are men out there that do like women our size. There are people out there that are going to accept you for who you are and for your heart. Mm-hmm. They're not going to look at you based on, oh, your appearance, like, oh my God, see, you know, they're going to look at you and say, yeah, okay, her weight, big deal, big whoop. I think she has a great heart, and she's got a great personality, and that's why I love her, and that's why I want to be with her. But our grandmother's very old-fashioned. She's from the 1920s and the speakeasies and how you had to meet people back then. And then you have our father, who doesn't get on that level with us. Like, he's whatever. Then you have his girlfriend that's kind of odd, and everybody thinks like they're perfect and they know it all.
And also, everybody thinks who they are.
Yeah.
Like, I could put it like this. Like, you get told, like, oh, this is all about family now. like pressure, but with family, like, oh, I really don't think you should wear that top. I don't think you should wear those pants. You shouldn't.
Because that top shows too much cleavage and it shows too much. I'm like, I know I wear stuff that doesn't show too much skin. And I'm not walking around with freaking, like, bras on with, like, and being like Selena dancing on the stage,
And also, like, then you get told, oh, don't wear those pants or don't wear that outfit. Don't tell me because I'm big I can't wear leggings. Okay, yes, I agree. There are certain people that shouldn't wear certain outfits. There are certain people that go above and beyond and shouldn't wear certain things. I get that. But I'm not wearing leggings that are so see-through, and then you see a thong, and then you see this, and then you see... I don't do it like that. I wear a basic pair of leggings, a nice top. Don't sit there and tell me that I can't wear certain clothes because I'm big. I'm not going to sit there and be wearing belly tops and showing my belly, and I'm not like that. Okay, don't pressure people into what they should and should not wear. Don't pressure people and tell me that I can't have blue fucking hair because I like that.
She got a lot of crap from when she did her hair red to blue to now this. Everybody's like, oh, well, because of your weight. And I'm like, what? I mean, first off, even I came out and said, what the hell does weight have to do with hair?
Well, because...
I'm like, she can rock it. Because... I said this. I was like, she can rock it. Let her do what she wants.
Because that's when people turned around and said, oh, it's already bad enough you have attention thrown at you because you're big. You don't need more attention from your hair. And I felt like saying...
Who cares?
First of all, I'm not doing it for attention. I know some people do really weird shit for attention, but that's not me. You know what I'm doing this for? I'll tell you one reason why I'm doing this for. Because I like it.
So what? She likes her hair the way it is. Who cares?
I like different crazy colors. I'll be honest. I liked it ever since I was young. I honestly did. I used to see, like, growing up, I'm like, oh, I wish I could do that, but my mom and dad weren't into that. Even if I was to ask them, my mom would, like, yell at me. My dad would be like, oh, you can't go to no family gatherings because you look like that, and I couldn't do it. Then when my mother passed away, things went crazy.
Things changed, crazy.
And then my grandmother was helping raise, and, then she had a lot to say, and it would have never happened. That's why I only started doing this recently, like, within the past couple of years with dyeing my hair a lot, because when you get older and you can do what you want, like, not meaning, like, I only did it, like, when I'm in my 30s, I'm saying when I got older, but, like, because then you don't have to worry about anybody telling you anything.
Yeah, when you get over, I would say over 18, that's pretty much what you want to do. It's your life. If you want to cut your hair a certain way, you want to dye it, you want to do anything, have fun with it. I mean, really, it's hair. She could always re-dye it.
It's your body. If you're going to cut it, it'll grow back. If you're going to dye it, you could change it. But
True.
The whole point I'm saying is that, like, I'm not doing this for attention. I'm not doing this. I'm doing this because I like it. I like really weird, crazy colors, and I'll do it. And that's what I'm saying. We got off topic, but about pressure, pressuring you not to do your hair. Oh, I wouldn't do your hair like that because don't tell me what to do. Don't try and pressure me to do or to not do something because that's what you feel. If I want to do it, I will. If I don't feel it's right, I won't do it. It goes based on like family, like pressuring you, like, oh, and if you go out and meet some guys, and if you go out on a date or something, oh, just watch out for this, or watch out that he doesn't just try to use you for one thing. And I told my grandmother was a big person for that. I told her, I said, listen, that happens regardless. Okay, that happens regardless of who you are. Okay, you could be a skinny girl that's beautiful and a model, and a guy's going to use you for sex and break your heart. And you could be a big girl, a pretty girl like me and my sister, and a guy's going to do the same thing. It doesn't mean because you're big, you're going to get used more. There are men out there that do appreciate a woman that's full-figured and has a thick amount of meat to a lot of meat on their bones, But it's... No matter where you go, there are people that are married that are cheating on each other. There are people that are dating for years cheating on each other. There are people that don't even know that their spouse is cheating on them, and they've been doing it for years. It doesn't mean because you're big that all this bad stuff is going to happen to you,
Yeah, your weight doesn't have anything to do with it.
No.
Everybody always tries to say, oh, it's because of your weight. That's because of your weight. No, it's not. This is just reality. This is what people are doing now. This is what the world's come to.
Mm-hmm.
And other people just try to make you feel bad, and they try to put the blame on your weight. Like, oh, well, maybe it's because of your weight that he did this. I'm like, no, it's because he's a fucking asshole. Like, I hate to say.
Yeah. And also, people want to use the thing like, oh, well, I think it's because of this, you know, why you're single. Like, nobody has ever asked me, like, oh, yeah, I've had people ask me, but, like, nobody, like, close friends or, like, family ever said, what is the reason why you're single? Like, they automatically probably think, like, oh, it's because she can't find nobody because she's big. That's not even the case. I have a lot of guys that have tried to talk to me and you know, contact me or whatever it may be. It's me because I have to know that I'm feeling for that person, and I can't sit here and just talk to somebody because, yeah, okay, if a guy looks good, that's wonderful and great, but I'm not going to just sit there and pour my heart out and give my all, and then the guy's going to be an asshole. Like, I'm single because I've gotten hurt, cheated on, lied to so much that I feel like, why should I settle for less than what I deserve? I'm not going to settle for less than what I deserve.
Exactly.
I know I deserve a good man that's going to love me for me, and I'm not going to sit here and settle for less. What? Settle for a guy that, okay, he's not cheating, but yet he's doing A, B, and C? No. So I rather stay single until I find him. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no harm in doing that, but it is what it is.
People are always going to judge, they're always going to say and assume, like, oh, this, and this. And if they don't come up to you personally and ask, hey, why are you single? Hey, why? Then let them think what they want to think. It doesn't have to mean it's true. But it happens to everybody. Like I said, it doesn't mean, but it happens more to women of our size because people just assume, like, oh, because she's big.
Yeah.
And she gets taken advantage of, and this and that. Oh my God.
And she has low self-esteem. So
not really. I don't have low self-esteem. It's just I'm very, very picky about the guys I talk to. I don't like certain things. Call me a bitch. Call me this. I don't care. I am a bitch.
She is.
You don't like me? Listen, I don't care. I've gotten to the point in my life where I have been through so much with men and dating that's why I think I am, when it comes to that topic, I am not so positive about it because I haven't had the best of experiences. But then again, that's just me.
But then, like I always tell her, even though it does always come back at you and you think about it, don't let your past affect anything in the future because you never know. And then you're going to be so hard on your past, like, but this guy lied to me and cheated, and that means this guy's going to do it. Like, don't do it like that. Always give everybody a fair start. Give everybody the trust they deserve. I am different. I start people off with trust, and then I let it get taken away. Like, I start my trust thing here, and if I see that was a lie, then it goes away, and then I'm done with the person. Other people make you earn your trust. I give you the trust because I feel that, you know, I give you the benefit of the doubt that you're being honest with me, so I let you have all your trust. If you're gonna do 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out. That's your own problem because I'm not doing it to you. You're doing it. But when it comes to pressure, don't feel like because you are, however you want to call yourself, big, full-figured, plush, fluffy, whatever.
Curvy, chubby. Yeah. Don't let anybody pressure you to anything. That's the bottom line.
Yeah.
Don't let anybody make you feel like less and, oh my God, like, no. You're your own person. You guys stand up for yourself.
Exactly.
That's the biggest piece of advice I would give anybody out there. Stand up for yourself. Speak your mind. Don't be afraid to. Back then, I was afraid to speak my mind. I was like, oh, what do I say? Oh my God. And now that when I started getting into like my later 20s, I said, I don't care anymore. I'm not going to let somebody tell me like, oh, this and this, like, who the hell are you? You know?
And another bit of piece of advice, again, it's going to be graphic, but again, we're adult women and we're all talking and trying to help one another out. Women, I know we're women, and I know that they say that our balls are up higher than the men, but women, grow a pair of balls because you got to be able to just come right out with it and get back. There are some guys out there, I've had it happen to me 10 times, 10 infinity, whatever. that where guys once start acting out like they're into you, they tell you how beautiful you are and pretty you are and give you so many compliments you don't even know how many times to say thank you. And then if one thing doesn't go their way, whether it be in person, whether it be online, whatever it may be, you get the guys that come out and then want to sit there and tell you, why? Oh, well, you're fat, you're ugly, you're a fat...
yeah.
Wait, you're a fat bitch, you're this, you're that, you're a pig, whatever he wants to call you. This is when I grew balls, because way back when I was younger, I would have cried, My answer now is, first of all, you either came up to me, whether it be out in the public, you messaged me, you whatever, you contacted me and told me that you thought I was pretty. You tried to talk to me. So therefore, because things didn't go right or something I said you didn't like or whatever it may be, spark something right away, I'm a fat bee, or, I don't understand how it goes from, oh, you're beautiful, this, that, the other, your eyes, your hair, your lips, your this, your that, but then you say something he doesn't like and you're a fat, ugly bitch, okay? That's when I say grow a pair of balls, because that's when you got to give it right to them and tell them, first of all, you approached me, so who the hell are you to even say you're the one that sounds like an asshole right now? And second of all, okay, you're going to call me a fat, ugly bitch when I know I might be the bitch part, I have my bitchy moments, but I might be fat, but you obviously liked it, because ugly, I always say, people are not there. Everybody has a beautiful side. It's in here. You have to let it out. And the more you let it out, the more prettier and beautiful you become. But when a guy wants to sit there and tell you something like that, I'm like, I always come out with something right back. I don't sit there and just take it. I'm just like, oh, he said, I come out with something right back. Grow a pair of balls, stand up for yourself, and just come out and tell the guy, not to be all, just fuck off. Who do you think you are to tell me anything? What makes you, were you born God? I doubt that.
Can I say, honestly, we can go on forever about this because...
Oh, I can.
Different things pop into your head, different experiences, and it's just, like I said, it's going to happen regardless what you do, what you say. You can't prevent it because it's going to happen. But the biggest piece of advice we could say is stand up for yourself. Just always look out for yourself and always think about what could they say, what could they do,
and know what you're worth.
Exactly.
Know what you're worth.
Don't set your priorities lower for someone.
No,
because I've done that, and I'm like, what was wrong with me?
Always set your priorities to where you want to be, and if somebody doesn't reach them, then obviously they're not meant for you. But if somebody reaches them and they make them go higher, then you know that you're the person for each other. But to wind this up, because, again, it's almost going to be almost a half hour of us babbling. But that's what happens when you're being BBW, because you have a lot to say. But to wind it all up, pressure. Don't let anybody pressure you, whether if it's a friend. Obviously, if they're pressuring you, they're not a real friend. But if it's a friend, family member, a guy... If it's just a stranger, anybody, don't let anybody pressure you to change or be something you're not, or act a certain way, or do something or anything. Don't let anybody pressure you because they think you have no confidence or a low self-esteem. Don't let anybody do that to you. Stand up for yourself, know what you're worth, and just live life.
Just be you, be unique. Don't change yourself for some other person. It's not worth it, because in the end, what's that going to show?
If you want to lose weight for yourself. Yeah. Lose weight for your health. Lose weight and do things to better yourself and for your health. Don't do it for other people, because those people are going to want it, and then if something happens and you're never going to see them again.
Yeah, out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah. So do it for you, and don't let anybody pressure you. The only person that should pressure you is one person. Yourself.
You. Exactly.
Yeah. Pressure yourself. Look in that mirror and say, I want to do this, or I want to change this, or I want to lose weight. Pressure yourself. Don't let somebody else pressure you.
Exactly.
With that,
that is the main everything we say. That's the key to the door that we're trying to open up for you.
And with that, we leave you off on a positive note. The only one that should pressure you is you, and don't lower your standards for anybody, and know that just because you're big doesn't mean you're not beautiful. The bigger you are, the more beautiful you are. You know?
Exactly.
But like they say, the reason why I'm fat, it's not that I'm fat, it's that if I was skinny, I couldn't store all this beauty, you know. But don't let anybody pressure you. We love you. We are going to come back with more Being BBW videos
Of
because
course. If you have any subjects that we didn't cover that
Yes.
you'd like us to cover, let us know, please. Like
you don't have to comment. You could even personally email us.
Yeah.
And it'll be all confidential. It'll be something that just a topic we'll talk about. And also another thing I was going to say, if anybody has any suggestions that kind of like how can I put it? If you have any things that you've been through that you want to kind of air out, but you don't feel safe enough to say it because you don't know who will see it, we will do it for you, but we will not use your name.
Yeah, we'll do like an anonymous thing.
Yes.
We'll just say an anonymous person contacted us.
Or we'll just talk about it.
Yeah.
We will not use your name at all. We will not use anything
No.
and put you out there because we are not about that. We would just come out, we will say what happened, and we will say our opinions. It'll just be an anonymous thing. So if that's what you'd like, you could either leave comments below or email us, and we will do that for you because we have no problem doing it.
Nope, not a problem.
As you can see, we can talk, and we will talk.
We love you guys. We'll
We
be
do
back
love
with
you
another
guys.
video.
Yep. Like, subscribe,
Rate,
share,
thumbs up.
comment, and again, only positivity.
Positive
Only nice. If it's negative, we will delete. We will not respond. It will be totally ignored. So don't think that by being negative is going to get to us because we will not tolerate it.
Nope, not at all. Alrighty, we'll be back.
Yep.
As always, we love you.
Stay safe and keep a smile on your face.
Love you.